Drew, we normally don't cover advanced trade balance because the advanced number, like many advanced numbers, ends up morphing when you get final read and all the pieces of the puzzle in. But this one's big time. If we look at the advanced good trade balance for August on the advance, it's minus $82.9 billion, so close to minus $83 billion. And it is now the biggest negative read on trade balance ever since record keeping started in 1989. And the reason I think it needs to be viewed as so important is because it now is becoming a barometer for whose economies are healing faster. In other words, we are now bringing in more than we are exporting, and that ratio is to the tune of a gap of minus $83 billion, which means that the goods and services we are bringing in, well, this one is goods that we are bringing in, of course, are coming from countries whose horsepower is ramping up faster in a COVID world than ours is. And that's the way many investors will look at it, and it goes a long way to explain how some of the recent currency moves have been underpinned by the news of which countries and which developed economies have the hottest hotspots.
Hey, Rick, is this a situation where you see Asia kind of recovering faster? I just wonder how this compares to what we saw 6 or 9 months ago. 9 months ago, when Asia was starting to shut down, did we have the reverse happening, where we were still exporting things, but we weren't getting things in from them as the virus affected those countries first? Is this what you would have anticipated?
You know, I think that is kind of the superficial macro view, and it is accurate. Now, we could dig deeper and see some other issues there, but for the most part, that is the way I would currently describe how investors are going to pay attention to the number. And I think at this point, that is the most important issue with regard to monitoring which countries are exporting and which countries are exporting to the tune of getting back to pre-COVID levels.
And I guess we can hope that we rebound at some point like they are doing right now, but that's the big question. Will we follow the same curve as when we all started importing the virus? Will we follow the same curve with recovery, too?
Yes, and there's also, you know, the more you dig, the more issues arise. Another issue here, of course, is consumption. Even though certain economies may be healing faster than others, the lockdown consumption economy is something different to pay attention to in this drama as well.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.